What do you do when you find out that your brother was attacked? What do you do that your brother was found in a parking lot? Well, that's what happened to my brother Kane. I can't tell you who did it, but whoever did it must have gotten away with it. They charred him up for life. They did not set him on fire, but I will tell you what happened. That's when my brother and I started talking. After the draft lottery. After that, after I was traded to SmackDown, I decided to go for a little haircut. The haircut that I admire so much now, because my brother told me to. And when we were talking about our plans, when we talked about what was going on, what's going to happen on SmackDown, this happened. They beat me unconscious. My brother tried desperately to find me to see who those men were. But all of a sudden he got pushed off. And then I was laid there. And then I laid there, stumbling, trying to get up. But I couldn't. They left me there. And my brother dropped. I could hear more screams from them, saying, "Come on, guys! Let's finish the job. Let's finish it. Let's finish the job." I didn't know what they were gonna do to my little brother. Something had to be good. Come on, Dean. Come on. Come on, break him. So that he's no more. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. Bury it. And we'll bury it. There was nothing I couldn't do. I was still. There was nothing I couldn't do. I was still down. I was still laid out. I was still knocked in a fetal position where I was, where they attacked. And who attacked me, I'll never know. But I heard they were still finishing the job to Kane. Oh, shit! I still heard they were getting ready to finish the job on Kane. Break it. Come on, Dean. You got a handful of hair. You know what? Instead of that, I say we lay him out again. Come on. Come on, help me. He's fighting. All I know is someone took an axe. Crowbar, someone took a tree trunk and hit Kane in the side of the face with it. And then as he tried to get up, they hit him again. They hit him again. So they could relieve more, so they could do more to my little brother while I was still out unconscious. My brother had no way of surviving this onslaught. There was no way they were going to let him off. All the times I knew my brother was going to just walk out unscathed. Well, he didn't. Well, he didn't. They were going to finish him off, they said. They were going to break his face. They were going to exhume him. They were going to hurt him. They were going to hurt him for life. And that's when they started to do. They started wrestling with his face. They were going to, I heard them say, decapitate. I heard them say this. Decapitate his face! Oh, poor Kane, he could fight desperately for his life. But one piece of rock knocked my brother out cold. That one piece of rock laid my brother out. Oh. And he left. He laid there unconscious. They were sure how to do the job. My brother was fighting for his life. My brother was fighting for his life. They were going to rip him off the face of the earth for good. Meaning I wouldn't get to see my brother again. Meaning my brother was going to die. Was going to die. They toyed with his head. They toyed with him. They heard it. They kept toying with him. And all Kane could do was take the beating like he ever had. They threw everything at him. Trees. While I'm still laying there unconscious. All I could do was just hope while I laid there my brother would survive. Or beaten. Next thing I know, they punch him out again. They wanted nothing more than to decapitate him and hurt him, scar him for life. They wanted to total him for good. They wanted to zero him in. All I know is it took many stick shots. Not one, not two, but 3 times. My brother had finally faded. And I knew, in between my eyes, I wasn't sure if something was wrong. And then, when my brother was put and attacked, they decided to drag him. They decided to put him somewhere where I couldn't watch. Let's lay him here. Let's lay him here. But still, my brother tried to fight. My brother tried to fight his way. And fight he did. And fight he did. Until one of them grabbed something and laid my brother out with it. He was already in trouble. brother could not take those longer, severe beatings they did to him. They started beating him severely and damagedly. And they wanted to make a name for themselves. They wanted to do more to hurt my brother even more. So, and that's what they did. And that's what they did. They continued to beat him, barely unconscious. They wanted to shrink my brother off the face of the earth. They wanted to take him out. And they wanted to take him out. All three of them. Where I could remember there. Screaming, trying to claw their way into him. Trying to claw everything it took to try to put him down. Did not work. They wanted him gone. So they laid him there. And one curb stomp later, my brother was now out. My brother was now subdued, destroyed, severely beaten. My brother lay there, as I still was unconscious. Hurt him even more, stick him, and that's what they did. And that's what they did. They wanted to break my brother from limb to damn limb. And they said, let's take his torso and his head. They continued to circle his head. They continued to hurt him. They continued and continued. And with one final blow, my brother, finally. He was attacked, and he was beaten. Knowing that my brother wouldn't survive the ordeal, they placed one side of his feet, one side. That's when they did. So they scraped everything. Put him under there. Like a grave. They buried him and they just left. I could hear them laugh. I could hear their merciless screams. I could hear everything they were doing my brother's hand, which I wouldn't dream information. We don't know who attacked him. We don't... Save it! I'm gonna tell you something right now. I think it was you that did it. I think it was you. No, it was Bischoff. What? What? I would never commit this crime like that. Oh yeah? Well, probably you and Hogan sent some of your WCW buddies and attacked them. And attacked him right here in this, and may have taken off. Look at this man. He sustained severe bruises. Now, how does this happen? Why did this happen? You shut your mouth, brother. Listen, me and Bischoff had nothing to do with this, man. You know something? The Rock may be in cahoots with JBL, but The Rock thinks that it was him that did this all along. Now, you traitor, you think I would do this to him? Name one thing. Who would do something to that? Who would do such a senseless thing to this man right here? Now listen, I didn't expect things like this to go out of hand, okay? Like this man said. Well, look at the little foot. Look at the torso and head. Does this represent like a crime scene? It could have been not any one of the NWO members. Vince, can I say something? I was attacked too before they took it off. They attacked him. Boo-hoo! You did that. You did that to your little brother. Your little... If I did this to my little brother, how would you feel if I ripped your neck apart? Take her. Calm down, man. Calm down. Now look, you both know that this could not happen. But Dad, think on this. Dad, what happened? What if not one person did this on their own? What if 3 or 4 people did this on their own? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Dad. That's what I'm trying to figure out. All we need to do is call the hospital. We need to put him in a hospital for now. Let's go. In the hospital, they put my brother in the... And they started using a tape to make sure he would be covered up. He would be severely damaged. But for the rest of his injured body, we'll never know. He was hurt. He was battered. And even he was down. Brother Love put some more tape in his body. They didn't know. Brother Love didn't know if Kane was ever gonna make it. I guess time had to tell. I guess only time had to tell. Time had to tell what was wrong with my little brother. Taped his leg up. Felt like he was a crime scene on my ass. It looked like he wasn't on the wreck. All Brother Love had to do was stitch it back up. Vince Vince, Shane, myself, Eric Bischoff, JBL, Hogan, and Rock. And I didn't know why. Stephanie was there too, but she was. We all looked over at Kane's body. Why would somebody do this to my own brother? Did someone want him dead? I mean, after all, it could have been all of you guys who could have been all of you guys who wanted to make a message to my brother. Bischoff, you've had troubles with Kane too. You remember when he put you through a table and choke slammed you? Kane, I promise you, I had nothing to do with this, I promise you. None of my WCW buddies were aware of that. Well, you asked The Rock a question then. How is it that WCW could have been responsible for doing this? You remember this man tried to end my career when he rammed, when him and his buddies Hall and Nash rammed a four-wheeler on an ambulance of mine. Hold on, brother. You weren't in that ambulance. I didn't know you were in that ambulance. Well, you tried to do a pretty damn good number. Hey, cut it out. This is Kane we're talking about right here. This man has been brutally injured. He is severely hurt. And we don't want to take chances before Raw and SmackDown start soon. We do not want to take any chances. Or maybe it was Shane, or maybe it was you, Vince, because you remember something. Your wife got tombstoned by Kane a few years ago. Undertaker, I swear, after all I've done for you, you're gonna accuse me of something like this? I mean, look, my brother Kane did put jumper cables in Shane's testicles, but it wasn't him. Oh yeah? Well, tell me something else. Why is it that this lady right here, this lady's husband, accused my brother of having an affair with Katie Vick? Relax. Ugh. You don't talk about my husband like that. And besides, he didn't have nothing to do with it. Oh yeah? Well, he did such crimes when this man was alive. He had sex with his girlfriend's dead body. Yeah? When's the last time a dead body's like you had an affair? Hey, cool it. Well, I'm just saying this. Whoever took Kane out is responsible for this. And we need to find out who's done it. I will not let my brother's attack go unpunished. When this son of a bitch is revealed, I will take him to hell. I made a promise that night in the hospital room. Make sure my brother would be okay. Make sure my brother would get his vengeance served.